What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? Nerds Gummy Clusters. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Clusters. Sour. Okay. So, let's get right into it. Yes, I got DJ playing in the background. Music on YouTube. I got Nerds Gummy Clusters. Yes. You know what we do. I got the makeup kit, right? The face paint. And love you, I do. Let me turn this on. I got the Athena makeup kit, right? My makeup bag. This thing. And some. I got these things from the Dollar General. Pink, yellow, purple, and I don't know what color this is. I think it's pink too. Or yellow. You know, this is pink and yellow. Wait. Pink and purple. I got these little hair clips. These are so cute. They're butterflies. And then the rest of these hair clips. I got ligas. One's around right here. And then I got nails. I got nail glue. Nail glue and then some nails. These are actually really cute. They got gems on them. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. And then I got BB cream. Now, I never used this before. It's been used on me, but I myself have never used it. I guess this is like a skin hydrating beauty balm. 8-in-1 skin protector, titanium dioxide sunscreen. So it's like a sunscreen. So I'm gonna do my makeup and eat Nerds Gummy Clusters, even though they make my mouth feel sour. I salivate. I salivate when I eat them. You ever eat food and it just makes you salivate? Not because it's like good, but because like the whole food, like, I don't, the texture, the taste, the flavor, it just does something to your mouth. Okay, so I got these. I cleaned them. So they're nice and clean now. Yeah. So I got these brushes. This one's for like blush, and this one's for like eyeshadow. This one's also for eyeshadow. Actually, I don't know what this one's for. Well, this is for eyeshadow. These two are for eyeshadow. This one's also for eyeshadow, and this is for blush. So I just cleaned out my makeup bag like a couple days ago because I was practicing how to do makeup and I wanted to practice to do makeup. So yeah. So I have a YouTube video that's supposed to be coming out. Hopefully it comes out before this one, because that one that I filmed was like two weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. But yeah. So yeah. It was 2 weeks ago. About a week ago. So this is like eyelash glue. Do not freeze, it says. So I don't know exactly what, I should have probably planned this out, what type of makeup I'm gonna do. Can you? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do like a colorful one. Yeah. I'm trying to get this out. Yeah. It's this one. It's this makeup kit. No, I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know if you can hear the music. I don't want to get copyrighted. So yeah, I am not going to put on the nails myself because that stuff is like kind of hard to do. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on some, I'm going to, I don't know what to do. So I'm just making this YouTube video just because I want to. I got lip gloss. Did this break? No! No! It broke! Bruh, no, I'm so sad. Bro, no. It's okay, it adds personality to it. Like every woman on this earth, they're beautiful and broken. That was sad. I didn't mean it like that. We're wild. We're wild and we're free. We're not perfect. We may seem perfect, but on the inside we're imperfect. Yes. So I don't know how to do this. Do you just put it on your finger? I didn't wash my hands. It's okay though. So I'm not gonna put it on my nose just because. Wait, why did I put it all over my face? Wait, is this even my shade? Come figure out me having to do. Wait, what? Come figure out how to do makeup with me. This is what it's gonna be called. So I think I put too much on the side. You see that? I don't know how to do this. Bruh, why is there hair right here? Bruh. I know people will say like, oh, you don't. Growing up, I got made fun of for having hair on my body, as a lot of Latinas do. And I will get made fun of it from other Mexican girls too. I would get made fun of it from other Mexican girls too, like my friends. Well, specifically this one friend that I had. So yeah, but mostly from like boys. I would get made fun of from it. And basically like it deteriorated my confidence. But honestly, like I told my parents about it And they were like, well, my dad was like, I told my dad, I was like, oh, these boys are making fun of me because I'm hairy. I feel so ugly. I want to shave my arm hair off. And he'd be like, no, it's okay. You look like Miss Frida Kahlo. I call her Miss Frida Kahlo. I don't know why I call her that. You look like Frida Kahlo. And I'm like, what? But I don't want to look like her. And, you know, I don't know if that helped me. I don't know if that sincerely helped me, actually. I mean, I think it helped me for a bit, but then after a while, it didn't help. It just kind of, like, you know, I think this is my shade. Does this look like my shade? I think it's my shade. It's the lightest one. Damn, I'm pale. But it's okay because it's winter. And then... No, is that the whiteness in me? Is that the European side of me? That's like, oh no, I have to be dark. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. But yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I have to be, like, vigilant of what I say. You know, aware of the reason why I say things. Because I do have privilege as a Eurocentric Mexican American. So yeah. But I mean, everyone likes to have a little goldenness to them, right? And my brows. I don't know if this looks good. Okay. So, and then now, insecure. Wait, where's the thing? Oh, here it is. But yeah, I got made fun of for having hair on my body a lot when I was younger. And it would suck a lot. It made me feel really sad about myself and very, like, self-conscious. And I was just like, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to tell a story, but I can't concentrate. But yeah, and, you know, I really do admire girls that are able to wear their bodily hair without a care. I'm amazed by how you wear your bodily hair without a care. Yeah. It's just, it's cool. It's cool, you know? But I feel like I'm extra hairy. Like, I got hair on my nose. I got hair on my stomach. And then I got hair, like, right here, right here, right here, a little bit right here. No, not really. Well, a little bit. A little bit right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, 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 even here. Yeah. I got hair everywhere. I'm a chimpanzee. Yeah. I am, for realness. And you know what? No, I'm not gonna lie and say, like, it's okay. It's not okay. Well, it's okay. I know it's okay. But it doesn't feel okay, you know. So if anyone has any tips to like show like, oh no, it's not that bad as you make it seem, then give me some tips. But honestly, it's just the way we were programmed, you know. We're programmed. Wait, what? Where is that thing, bobber? Oh, here it is. It's just the way we were programmed. She said, baby, take your time. What's the rush? I don't know what to do first. I'm gonna recreate this makeup look that I did over the weekend. I don't know, like on Friday, I think I did it. But basically what I did was, I think I did like pink. And then can someone tell me why we make weird faces when we do our makeup? No, I can't really see how my eye looks like, so I'm just kind of raw dogging it right now. Let's see, how does this look? I think it looks okay. I'm gonna use this brush. And I am going to freaking, yeah. Actually, I do need this for me. I can't really see. The light is kind of dark. I'm using an orange. I forgot what color I did on the other eye. I think I did a purple. Did I do a purple or a blue or a yellow? I think I did blue. No, I did purple. I'm doing a purple, a light purple. And fun fact about me, I actually can't see out my left eye. Well, I can, but it's kind of hazy. It's very blurry. So I'm kind of just like, you know, like when I do this, I can't really see what's over that. I can't see the number on the time. So I can't really do my eyeliner. I can't really do eyeshadow that well either. So just kind of girly things, you know. But that's the price I pay. That's the price I pay. Sure, yeah. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Now, basically for this one, I am going to do my makeup like this. So I'm going to, I can't really see, my eyes kind of blurry. I'm going to come close to the camera. I'm going to use the camera, okay? I'm making a flower. Does it look like a flower? My eye's getting blurry. So now I'm going to come in with a orange. I'm just gonna come in with an orange. There we go. That's cute. It's supposed to be a daisy. Okay, so basically, okay, yeah, I need to talk about something because this is boring probably to you guys. And it's been filmed for 22 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So basically, what's been going on in my life. So today I have therapy, and during my therapy session, I came to a realization. So I was talking about how I have PTSD from trauma. And I was like, yeah, like, and I was telling them how so this is like different conversations that we were having. So I was like, well, you know, like, it's been really hard for me to go to sleep, you know, like, I can't really go to sleep until after my mom comes home, you know, like, I don't really get sleepy until my mom comes home, or a little bit later after she comes home. And, like, I usually sleep downstairs with her, because she doesn't have a room. She just sleeps on the couch. But it's like it goes into a bed. And I have my own room. And I'm 21, by the way. So I'm not a kid. So, like, you know, so that's kind of like, oh, like, you're grown. Like, why are you sleeping downstairs with your mom? You know, like, why are you sleeping on the couch with her? And, you know, let me be. So I was talking to them about, we were having another conversation about it. And I was talking about, we were having a different conversation about something else. And I was like, well, you know, it's what was I saying? I was saying how it was really hard for me to, like, I don't know. I was talking about something that happened when I was young. Something that my brain made me forget. But then later on I remembered. And it was so random, the way I remembered. And, so I was like, oh, that happened. Huh. That's scary. And it just, you know, I just think, bro, I can't multitask. I cannot multitask. Yeah, I was, talking about it with them, and I was like, sometimes I think I don't have PTSD just because, like, with the nightmares that I get, or at least when I was, like, younger, before I got diagnosed with them, before I was, like, on medication for it, I was, like, I would have, like, nightmares, and they would say, like, oh, like, do you, like, like, the doctors would be like, oh, like, do you have nightmares, like, because I went through this one really crazy thing, and, I'm mentally ill now. Always been mentally ill. That's just the way it be. This is how it be sometimes, you know? Mentally illest, mentally realest, mentally sickest. I'm the illest on the mic. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. But I was like, there you go. But basically, so what happened was, so I was in psychosis, and all this stuff kind of started bubbling up and everything. And, so yeah. And, this is all when I was 16. When I was 16, it all happened. And basically, so, yeah. So I was getting diagnosed with PTSD and something else. And, so basically, like, the doctors would ask me, like, oh, do you have nightmares? And I'm like, yeah. Like, at that time, I was like, yeah, I do have nightmares. Oh, well, I was talking to them about how I have scary dreams. Like, a lot of the times I have scary dreams, but I don't see them as nightmares because I don't, like, it's not like I jolt up in a sweat and start crying, you know, like, there's been a couple times where that happens, now that I remember, but it rarely ever happens. And so in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, right now, like, what if, like, I don't know, it's just kind of, like, in denial, because, like, because my therapist was saying, like, you don't really see PTSD, you just kind of, the way you see it, sadness through depression, or anxiousness through anxiety, you know, you don't really see that from PTSD. You just kind of get diagnosed with it, and you kind of just, like, live with it for the rest of your life, and you kind of just live with your trauma for the rest of your life, and you're kind of, like, it comes out in bits and pieces, but you can't really pinpoint it, you know, like, it's just kind of like, oh, like, you're mean to this person for a certain reason, but that person just sees you being mean to them for no reason, you know, kind of like that, you know, but, like, you know you have a reason for that, but you don't know you have a reason for that, because if you're not really aware of that, then you're kind of like, oh yeah, I'm sorry that I'm just so mean for no reason. But it's like, you do have a reason. Not excusing meanness, not excusing rudeness, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving an example, right? So, yeah, you know what I mean. So, it's just kind of like, yeah. So, yeah, does anyone else with PTSD feel like that too? Or people that are mentally ill? Do you guys feel the same way I do? Like that, like, you don't really feel like you have your diagnosis that you're diagnosed with? I don't know if I'm doing this right, because I definitely feel like that, especially with my PTSD. And basically, well, I was going to, well, actually, I don't know, well, fuck it, we ball, you know? I'm just gonna say what I have. I don't care that I broke your elbow. Wait, what? That didn't come out right. That didn't come out right. I said, I don't care that I don't care that you broke your elbow. Boy. So Sorry, I was not one of the cool kids when I was younger. You can obviously tell. But yeah. Also, I don't want to get makeup on my nose because I just put in my nose ring. We did it at home, actually. And my tia, when we went to a family gathering, the one that I recorded, she was like, oh, like, why is your nose ring like that? And I was like, because my mom told me that I could do it like that. And she's like, no, you can't do it like that. She's like, oh, why would your mom tell you to do that? But yeah, basically, like, it's like you can't really see it. And she wasn't being rude about it, but she was just like saying like how you can't really see it because like it's a little off center. I had to say it. I had to say it. I think I'm the most funniest person ever. I swear. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I have schizophrenia actually. So I was in a psychosis when I was 16, and it was because of a boy. I'm just kidding, it wasn't. But at that time, I met a boy, and so he kind of made me a little loca. Where's I gonna put it? Oh, I'm gonna line notes. Hold on. He made me a little loca. But basically what happened was he wasn't the reason why I went into psychosis, actually. He was not well he was not the reason why I went into psychosis. It was a different reason. It was because I was remembering something traumatic that happened in my life, and then it kind of just like tumbled down, and I was kind of thinking of more stuff that happened in my family, and then my dad was kind of talking about that thing that happened to me, and I was like, wait, how do you know that happened to me? And he was like, I don't know, because I know things. And I was like, okay, well. And then later on I remembered why he knew what happened. And then I was like, I was kind of, and then family stuff was happening, and then, my grades were going down, obviously, because I was having hallucinations. I was having auditory hallucinations and a little bit of visual hallucinations, but mostly auditory hallucinations because, I was hearing that boy that I was talking about earlier, that boy at that time, I would, not that I was trying to hear, I wasn't trying to be a chismosa, okay? But I was just like, I would overhear them because boys talk really loud. Let's be honest, they talk really loud. But yeah, so they talked really loud. And I was like, well, I don't want to hear you talk about me. I never went up to them to, like, say anything or anything like that. I should have, but I didn't. But yeah, so basically that's what happened. That's the tea. So, but yeah, my grades were going down too because of everything. I didn't take the ACT. I didn't learn how to drive because of what was going on. Yeah, I didn't know how to drive. I didn't take the driver's ed program because of that. And then I also didn't take the SAT or the ACT or anything like that because I was just like really not in the right headspace, and my math and all my grades were very low. I mean, they were still good, but like they were like low grades, not my best grades at all. And yeah, so it was just not it. At that time it was not good. And I know it seems like, oh, no, but like it's kind of sad You know, it was really, really dark. It was a really dark time for me. Watch me come up with an apology video being like, bro. But yeah, sorry, my brother just came in. Yeah. So, what's this in? Oh, I did gold. I had gold instead. You can kind of see. But yeah, major depressive disorder. I have that. I do that. Yeah. No, but so it was. Yeah, the talking of those boys did not help at all. So I was having auditory hallucinations, and it would be of them. And you know, there's this thing with people with schizophrenia, with people that have hallucinations, that like you can't really make up the voices. Like you make up the voices yourself. They're not really actual. If you hear if you hear someone talk and you hallucinate them talking, it's not actually their voice that you're using in your head that you remember them by, but it's actually like made up. It's like made up. At least I think that's what it is. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And so, yeah, it was kind of traumatizing, honestly. And I saw him when I went. Well, did I see him when I went to the mall? I don't know if I did. I don't want to say I saw him, but it was kind of traumatizing, honestly. And I think it wouldn't have been. I'm not gonna cry, but like, it's just kind of like, it messes with my head a lot, actually, because I'm like, no, I can't differentiate like that season of my life with like him, and then the boys that would talk about me and stuff like that, his friends that would talk about me, and then like my experience by myself, like my schizophrenia and like my trauma and my psychosis and like my grades going low, my family, and I'm not able to tell my friends because I don't know why I didn't tell my friends any of this. I just talked about that boy that I like, and I don't know why I didn't tell them how I was feeling. Well, I did tell one of my friends how I was feeling. But it was just kind of like, I don't know. At that time, I don't think anyone really saw what was happening in me. And I just kind of wanted someone to be there for me. And because I was so boy obsessed at that time, I was like, I want him to be there for me. But that's not how it is, you know. Some people aren't going to put up with you, and that's fine. I'm not saying that it's his fault. I'm not saying it's his fault at all, because it's not his fault. It's just, well, he did say something very questioning. I said something questioning too. It was me first. I shouldn't laugh about it. No, but I said something that I shouldn't have said, and I apologized to him. I did apologize to him, actually. But I apologized to him, and I was like, wait a minute, what? How do you even know that? I don't even know how you know that. But I apologized to him and everything, and I tried apologizing to him like one time before I apologized the second time. I sent him a text, but he never responded to that one. I think he saw it, but he never responded to it. But yeah, it was just like a casual type of conversation that I was trying to start, and then I was gonna lead up to it apologizing to him, but he never responded to that one. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. But then later, when I moved from that place and then I moved here, to the town that I live in now with my family. And by the way, this school is very racist. The fuck. But yeah, like the homeboys from The homeboys from back in Madison would like beat up these boys. And it's like, you don't want the smoke. You don't want this mad town smoke. I'm not G. I'm not G. Yeah. I'm not G. But yeah. So, I don't really know how to end this. But I could talk about it more. If you guys wanted me to. You know. It's very messy. But I think this could help me heal. You know. I'm still not healed from it. It's from when I was 16 and I'm 21 now. So it's been like 5 years now. So it hasn't been 5 years now? It has been 5 years now. Wow. I'm so smart. Yeah. But I have to show you guys my makeup. Okay, so this is the final look. Why is it all the way behind here? Okay, so this is the look. I know, ignore my nose hair. I know. And ignore my hair on my eyebrows. I think I look very cute, actually. I like glowiness. I like my skin glowing. But I have oily skin, so it kind of looks like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Bye.